guys, welcome back. I'm using a new little setup today. Let me know if you guys like this type of setup, which has a little bit more stuff going on, or if you prefer the old one. Just leave me a comment down below. So today I'm going to do a little questions and answers video. These are questions that I've gotten asked many times before, ever since I started YouTube. I just wanted to do a quick video, and I don't actually know if it's going to be that quick. But let's just see. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and if you have another question that I didn't get to, then feel free to leave it in the comments below. The first question is, where are you from? I consider myself to be 100% Swedish. I was born in Sweden. Swedish is my first language, and I consider myself to be a Swede. And I just want to give a special little shout out to everyone who's watching me in Sweden. Hej till alla som tittar på mig I Sverige. Det är görhäftigt att jag har svenska tittare och svenska läsare på min blogg. Så tack så jättemycket, och jag älskar er. But I know I don't look Swedish. That's because my parents aren't from Sweden. I have such a mixed background, and that's why I just think it's easier to say that I'm from Sweden, because that's the country that I consider myself to be from. I have Pakistani in me, I have Indian in me, I have Russian in me, and I have Polish in me. So I'm just a big mix of all different types of places. But I do definitely consider myself to be Swedish. Okay, next question is, do I have a boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend at the moment. I have been in relationships in the past, but right now I'm single, and I'm very happy to be single right now because I feel like I have so much stuff going on, and you know, relationships, they take up a lot of time. But, you know, if the right person comes along, then he comes along. It's kind of nice to be single sometimes because you can really just focus on yourself. And I think the only time that you should really be with someone is if you're crazy about the other person and if they add a lot of value to your life. And that's the type of person that I want to be with, and I'm definitely not going to settle. So, but right now I am single. Okay, do I have any tattoos? I don't have any tattoos yet, but I absolutely love tattoos. I think they're so beautiful. I love the stories behind tattoos, and I just think it's amazing that you know, they stay on you for the rest of your life, and it kind of represents different time periods in your life. I will definitely be getting a tattoo. I'm not sure exactly when. It's either going to be on my wrist or on my finger. I think on my ring finger or my middle finger. I think tattoos there are really pretty. What camera do you film with? I film with a Panasonic Lumix GH2. It's a DSLR camera, so it's one of those bigger, chunkier ones. Who is your favorite singer or celebrity? It's funny because there's actually only one celebrity that I've ever really looked up to when I was younger, and still do till this day, and that is Beyonce. And I love her so much. She's obviously super talented and gorgeous, but she also has such a beautiful heart, and she just gives so much of herself. I love all of her songs, and I just think she's badass. And she's an amazing performer. Her outfits are always so cool, and I just enjoy her, and I enjoy her performances and her music and her as a person. So definitely Beyonce. And actually, there's a funny little story. I've actually only ever been to one proper concert where I've actually stood in line to wait to see someone perform, and that was Destiny's Child back in May of 2005. I won't ever forget that concert. It was hot as hell, and we were waiting outside the arena for at least 5 hours before we could go inside the arena. And then in the arena, we waited another hour or two for her to actually come out. So it was pretty intense. But she's the only person that I would actually wait to see. She actually threw her sunglasses that she was wearing, she threw them into the crowd, and my friend caught them, and the next day at school we took so many pictures. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, next question. What inspires you? If this pertains to making YouTube videos and blogging and stuff, I think the thing that inspires me the most is when, this might sound super corny, but it's so true, and this is why I've continued to make my videos. It's because of you guys. Whenever I read a nice comment, or I get a really nice long email, it just makes my day so good. And the fact that if you guys tell me that I maybe brightened your day, or if you were having a bad day and you watched my video or something like that, it just makes me keep wanting to give you guys more and more and more. And one of my little things just fell off. I just want to make people feel good. I want to inspire other people, and that's pretty much all that these videos are meant to do. So that is what definitely inspires me. So let's move on to some beauty questions. The first one is, what is your favorite foundation? My favorite foundation for the daytime is definitely the MAC Studio Fix powder. It's a pressed powder. I love it because I have pretty oily skin and my skin is very sensitive, so I can't really wear a liquid foundation during the day because my skin will just get super oily. And even though it's a powder, it gives a lot of coverage, so it's amazing. And if you don't really like that powdery feel on your face, you can just spray a setting powder on top and it'll just look beautiful. As far as liquid foundation, I have a lot of different ones because I like to try different ones out for filming and for when I'm going out at night. But recently I've really been into the L'Oreal True Match, which I spoke about in my September favorites. It's so amazing, it's so blendable. I think it has quite a lot of silicones in it, and that's what makes it kind of soft. But if I'm just going to wear it for a few hours, it's perfect. Next question is, what is your favorite concealer? It would definitely have to be right now the Bobbi Brown Corrector in Bisque. And I really like it because it neutralizes the under eye area. It really gets rid of that darkness under your eyes. And then you can put a concealer on top of that and you will just look amazing. The next question is, how do you wash your makeup brushes? I have to wash my face makeup brushes almost after every single time I use them because, as you guys may know, my skin is crazy sensitive and very acne prone. And because I wash them so often, I can't use a super high-end cleanser because, I mean, I would just be broke because I have to wash them almost every single day. I just use an antibacterial moisturizing hand soap, and the antibacterial part of it will kill all the germs, it'll get out the grease, and then the moisturizing part of it will just soften your brushes a little bit. So that's what I use. Right now I'm using the Dial Aloe Vera one, and I really like it. It's super cheap and just allows me to wash my brushes very frequently. Okay, next question is, how do I prevent my concealer from creasing? Just put a eyeshadow primer, exactly the same thing that you put on your eyelids to prevent your eyeshadow from creasing. You can pop it under your eyes and it'll prevent your concealer from creasing. Okay, next question. Have you ever used laser on your face to remove your hair? If not, what do you use? I've never used laser on my face, but I do know that it's a great option if you do have a lot of facial hair and it kind of bothers you and you don't want to wax every month, then definitely look into laser. I personally have never done it. As far as my facial hair grooming routine, I get my upper lip waxed every time I do my eyebrows, and I do my eyebrows like every 3 weeks. I get them threaded, and then I just wax my upper lip because I do have hair here, and if I don't, I look gnarly, so I have to do that. It makes like the biggest difference to your face, so I would definitely recommend waxing and threading. Okay, do you take any supplements pertaining to beauty? I used to take biotin last year, and biotin is supposed to help make your hair grow and make your nails strong, but I didn't see any difference when I was taking it, and I took it for about 2 months. I sometimes take fish oil capsules, cod liver oil capsules, and I only take that if I haven't had fish or nuts or avocados, any like good fatty foods. Then I'll take those little capsules because oil is really good for your skin, for your hair, for your joints. So if I haven't had any of that, then I take them. But if I had salmon or avocados, which I almost have every single day, then I just don't take that. So to sum up, no, I don't really take much. Okay, what is your favorite face mask? I would definitely have to say, hands down, my favorite face mask is just pure, raw, unfiltered honey. And the rawer the honey, the better. Honey is amazing for you. Honey is actually included in a lot of like high-end skincare cosmetics because of the amazing benefits. Honey is a antibacterial, so if you have a lot of acne, it's amazing for you, and it's moisturizing as well. And you can also use it as a scrub on your face. It literally makes my skin glow when I've done a honey face mask. And there's obviously no bad ingredients in it, and you can leave it on for either 10 minutes to an hour, depending on what you're doing, and it's so good for your skin. When choosing a foundation, should you go a shade darker than your skin color, or the same color as your skin, or a shade lighter than your skin color? Always try to match your chest, because I don't know how your skin is, but my face is a lot lighter than the rest of my body, so I can't match my foundation to my face because it would be too light, so I have to match it to my chest. And if you're struggling between two different foundations, if you haven't found your perfect shade, and there's either a darker one or a lighter one, I would definitely go with the lighter one because you can always bronze it up with a powder, or a bronzer. But when you have a foundation that's too dark for your skin, then there's not much that you can do to get it to be a lighter color. So definitely start lighter and then build your way up until you have your perfect shade. Okay, next question. Can you do the no mirror makeup challenge tag? I'm definitely going to be doing it, and I'm really excited to see what I would actually look like if I didn't do my makeup with a mirror. So yes, I will definitely be doing it. Now let's move on to some health and lifestyle questions. The first one is, what's a tip for getting motivated and staying on track? Almost every email that I get asked this question: what keeps you motivated? How do you get through things that you don't really want to do, but you know that are good for you, like working out, cleaning, keeping organized, etc. Something that I started doing a while ago is whenever you have something to do and you know you need to do it, but you're being lazy or you're trying to procrastinate, just kind of shutting off the emotional part of your brain and just doing it, like Nike said, just do it. It's really true. Then it'll work for you. So for example, say my room is a complete mess and I need to clean my room, but I'm super tired and I don't want to do it. That's all of my emotions getting involved. But if you just completely ignore the emotional side of this decision-making process that you're trying to do, you will get it done. And that's what works for me. I get a lot of emails asking can you help me lose weight? Can you help me get motivated? Can you help me with this and that? And honestly, I wish that I could come to your home and that I could help you out. I really wish I could do that, but obviously I can't do that. The main thing is that you have to believe in yourself that you can do it, and then you're gonna get it done. I mean, you're the only person that can change your life. Doesn't matter what anyone else tells you or what anyone else advises you. You are the CEO of your life and you have to make decisions by yourself. And so just trying to keep motivated on your own, trying to be productive in your day and keeping positivity around you, positive quotes, good music, good people. I think that's the main thing that I can tell you as far as keeping motivated. Okay, next health question is, how tall are you and how much do you weigh? I am 5 feet 8.5. I'm almost 5'9", so I'm pretty tall. I can honestly tell you guys that I don't know how much I weigh. I haven't weighed myself in years. The reason I don't weigh myself is because it tells me nothing about my body. Muscle weighs more than fat. So if, for example, I was working out really hard one week and I gained muscle, but I felt toner and I looked skinnier, the scale could tell me that I've gone up in weight. So it doesn't make sense for me to do that. And also, if you drink a lot of water during the day, and water is great for you, you should really be drinking a lot of water. So if you do drink a lot of water during the day, the scale is going to tell you that you gained weight because water is obviously very heavy. The way that I tell if I'm being fit and healthy is the amount I work out, what I eat, how toned I feel, how my clothes fit. That's how I tell I guess the equivalent of what someone can see as a number on the scale. Okay, so next question, where is your workout video? A few months ago, I had this idea. I wanted to create a workout video to show you guys some of the exercises that I do. Since that time, my workouts have been all over the place. I've tried so many different things. I've recently been into Pilates and I've been doing a lot of yoga. And before that, I was doing a lot of strength classes, on DVDs, in front of the TV, and I was just confused as to what I wanted to put into the workout video. And I actually filmed the workout video twice, but it didn't come out exactly the way that I wanted it to come out. I don't think it made it justice what I wanted to show you guys. I apologize because I know I told you guys I was going to do it. I haven't forgotten, but I just want it to be perfect when I do it. Okay, do I have any other questions? I think those are all the questions that I have. Oh, and one more question that I get asked a lot is if I can do a room tour. I haven't decided if I wanted to do a room tour just because I'm always doing something to it. I'm always making changes. I'm always getting something new and giving away something else. But I feel like as soon as it's at a good state that I feel comfortable showing you guys, then I will definitely do that. So those are the questions that I'm going to answer in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found that interesting and maybe helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye guys!